I hadn't heard about Opus Dei. Needless to say, I did a really quick little bit of research after the fact. The very first things one tends to encounter are the negative. And I think that's just human nature. And I looked at that, and you start Googling away, and you look at what's posted on the internet. You just say, okay, fine, take this all with a grain of salt. Thanks to Dan Brown, Opus Dei has been able to get its own message out far more effectively. It is a personal predator. It has a very unique way of looking at life, incorporating the religious beliefs, the spirituality into day-to-day activity. It harkens back to an earlier interpretation of what is Christianity, and I'm not necessarily talking what is Catholicism, but what is the essence of Christianity. And that is imbuing the simplest day-to-day activities with the realization that all of these activities are part and parcel of a greater whole. You really have to spend time with people who are within Opus Dei and not necessarily discuss religion. Just be around them and see how they relate to each other and to the rest of the world, to see that element of spirituality. It's very personal. It is something that evolves. You don't see it at first blush. And only through actually getting to know people who are members of Opus Dei and seeing how they conduct themselves in their life and seeing how they relate to other people, do you see that there is that little bit of something that they try to infuse into their life. The sense of spirituality, the sense of every action that I do is a reflection of God within me. And therefore I will try to do my best. That is something that you see over time. And I'm not the kind of person who can pick up a sense of spirituality from reading something. To me, it's an aesthetic that I pick up. It's more like poetry, if you wish. It's something that calls to my heart, or sometimes to my mind, depending upon what it is. What they have is they have a comfort in the religion that they know, and they have a comfort in the philosophy as expressed by Opus Dei.